All right, so we've got some really disturbing stuff to unpack today.
Yeah, definitely disturbing.
It starts with this scene waking up soaked in sweat and urine and then throwing up, and then there's the mom, but
Right.
it's like she's not even really there, you know?
Yeah, it's giving very detached, almost clinical vibes.
Exactly. So we're diving into chapter 16 from sharpchi16.pdf to try and make sense of what's happening here with Camille and her mother, Adora.
Lots to unpack.
For sure. And it seems like you reached out to us because you're looking for some clarity, some insights into all these really messed up details.
Definitely lots of questions.
So let's jump right in.
Yep.
What really gets me right away is how the chapter starts. You're like right there with Camille as she's going through this awful experience.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
it's not just that she's sick, it's the specifics, the sweat and the urine, and then she throws up and there's corn kernels in it.
Ugh, yeah. So vivid and just disturbing.
Like something is seriously wrong.
Yeah, and then Adore disappears, like, right away. But she's so strangely detached.
Yeah. Yeah, that description of her wiping Camille down with rubbing alcohol,
Huh?
it says with the objectivity of a window cleaner.
Right.
That really stuck with me.
It's chilling.
No warmth at all, Just like she's cleaning up a spill.
Exactly.
And then you have Camille's thoughts and all of this. And it's like this messed up mix of emotions.
Slowly.
She's thinking about bitter vengeance, but then also, I am being cared for.
It's so heartbreaking.
And then she's jealous of Marion.
Wow.
All this happening while she's so physically ill.
You know that internal conflict is so important to understanding what's going on between them.
You think so?
It's like she's clinging to any sign of care, even if it's twisted.
Yeah, and the jealousy towards Marion, maybe it means Camille thinks being sick is the only way to get her mom's attention.
That's a really good point.
Like Marion has some kind of advantage because she's sick.
Maybe.
Then there's the detail about the pink water she throws up.
Oh, yeah. What about that?
Well, the way Adora reacts to it, it describes her pulling out her eyelashes in the tears and licking her lips.
It's so strange.
Almost like it's all an act, not genuine at all.
Like a performance.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
And then things get even crazier. Camille wakes up to screaming, and Richard shows up.
Oh, man.
He's clearly worried about her at first,
Yeah.
but then he sees the cuts and he freaks out.
Understandably.
He says, Jesus Christ.
Mhm.
And the way it describes him, you can tell he's like completely thrown.
Between laughing and fear, almost.
Totally. And when he asks her about cutting herself, she just says, I cut words.
Whoa.
It's like she's shutting him down, but it also says so much about how she deals with her pain.
Expressing it through language?
Right.
It's fascinating how different Richard's reaction is from Adora's.
Yeah.
He's shocked and concerned, but in a human way.
Uh-huh.
Adora just starts screaming at them to get out, demanding respect.
It's like she's trying to distract everyone from what's really going on.
Yeah, like she's putting on a show.
And then Camille says to Richard, yes, you need your evidence. I hope I have enough poison left in me.
That is chilling.
She knows she's being poisoned.
And it sounds like she's given up.
Like it's happened before.
It's so sad.
And the crazy thing is Richard doesn't even know what he's looking for yet. But later they find all this stuff in Adora's panty drawer.
What did they find?
It's a lot. Okay, so first there's 8 vials of discontinued anti-malarial pills.
Anti-malarials.
Yeah, and those can cause fever and blurred vision, which Camille had experienced.
Right.
And guess what? They found traces of them in her system. Yeah. Then there's 72 tablets of industrial-grade laxative,
Industrial grade.
the kind they use for farm animals.
Oh my God.
And they found traces of that too.
Seriously.
And it doesn't stop there. 3 dozen anti-seizure tablets,
Which can cause...
dizziness and nausea. And
Uh.
traces of those were found as well.
This is insane.
And there were 3 bottles of Ipecac syrup.
Ipecac syrup is used to make you throw up, right?
Exactly, and you guessed it, traces were found.
Of course.
But wait, there's more 161 horse tranquilizers.
Horse tranquilizers.
Yeah, and they found traces of those too.
I can't even.
It's like a pharmacy of poisons.
It's terrifying.
And not just random stuff either. It's like a collection of drugs with very specific effects.
And they were all in her control.
And they all showed up in Camille.
This is deliberate.
This is not an accident.
This is someone intentionally making her sick.
And then on top of all that, we get Adora's diary entries.
Oh, right. The court documents?
Yeah, the one from September 14, 1982 is especially bad.
What does it say?
So she's basically saying she's done taking care of Camille and that she's going to focus on Marion.
Wow.
And the way she talks about Camille, it's awful.
Like what?
She calls her angry and spiteful. She even says, I hate her.
That's so harsh.
Then she immediately starts talking about how great Marion is. calls her a doll, and says she dotes on her when she's sick.
It's like she only likes them when they're sick.
Yeah, it's messed up, right?
It's more than just favoring one kid over the other.
I know.
The language she uses, it's like she needs them to be sick.
To get that doting dependent kind of relationship.
Exactly, and she rejects Camille because she doesn't fit that mold.
That's a good way to put it.
And she paints Marion as perfect because she is sick.
It's so disturbing.
It really is.
And then the entry from March 23, 1985 shows this even more.
Oh, yeah.
Marion is sick again, breathing problems and stomach issues. They have to go back to Woodbury.
That's awful.
But Adora is completely focused on herself.
What do you mean?
She's worried about how she looks, that she doesn't look washed out.
Seriously.
And then she's flirting with the Dr. Jameson, who calls her an angel.
Oh, come on. I know, right? It's like Marion's illness is just a way for her to get attention.
Yeah, and then she gets jealous of the nurses.
Oh,
and she's like, I'll bring them treats.
It's also fake.
Totally. It's like she wants to look like the perfect mom, but it's all an act.
So manipulative.
Then there's the entry from May 10, 1988.
What does that one say?
It's so short and cold, it just says, Marion is dead. I couldn't stop. I've lost 12 pounds, and I'm skin and bones. Everyone's been incredibly kind. People can be so wonderful.
Oh, my God.
It's like she doesn't even care that Marion died.
She just goes straight to talking about herself.
And that phrase, I couldn't stop.
Yeah, what does that even mean?
It's terrifying, especially with everything else we know.
You think she means she couldn't stop making her sick?
It definitely seems that way.
And then she's talking about how much weight she's lost and how everyone's being so nice to her.
It's like she's getting something out of their suffering.
It's truly sick.
Then there's the pliers.
The pliers?
Yeah, they find these pliers hidden under a cushion in Adora's room.
And
Had blood on them.
whose blood?
They did DNA tests, and it matched Ann Nash and Natalie Keene.
So this goes way beyond Camille.
It seems that way.
This isn't just about making someone sick anymore.
This is something much darker.
It makes you wonder what happened to them.
And what else Adora might be capable of.
It's terrifying to think about.
And then there's the detail about the missing teeth.
The missing teeth.
Camille keeps imagining where they might be.
Like where?
In the blue convertible, or the muddy slippers, or the rose garden.
It's like she's trying to make sense of something that doesn't make sense.
And the police checked all those places, but they didn't find the teeth.
So they're still out there somewhere.
It adds this whole other layer of creepy to an already horrifying situation.
It's like a piece of the puzzle that's missing.
So looking back at everything we've covered in this chapter, it's pretty clear that something really bad is going on.
Yeah, there's a lot of evidence pointing to Adora poisoning Camille.
All those medications and the traces in her system.
And the diary entries are super disturbing.
They really show you what's going on in her head.
It seems like she needs to have a sick child to feel good about herself.
And the pliers connect her to these other potential victims.
It's like a pattern of behavior.
And then the mystery of the missing teeth just adds to the whole disturbing picture.
It's clear that this isn't just about Camille.
It could be much bigger than that.
This whole thing is a nightmare.
It really is. So after hearing all of this, what do you think is going on in Adora's mind?
I don't know. It's so messed up.
Like, what could make someone do something like this?
I have no idea. But it's truly disturbing.
And what other questions does this raise for you?
I mean, how many other victims could there be?
Yeah, and what's the full extent of what happened?
It's hard to even imagine.
It's scary stuff. But hopefully by looking at all these details, we can start to understand the situation a little better.
I hope so.
It's a dark path we've gone down today, but sometimes you have to confront the darkness to find the light.
That's deep.
Well, that's what we do here.
Fair enough.
So keep those questions coming, and we'll keep digging for answers.
Always searching for the truth.
Until next time.
Stay safe out there.
And be good to each other.
Later.
Bye.